Hello and welcome to our Gemini Rogues video. This is the next installment to our Rotor Tier 10 E100, and this is 36.01H Tier 6 Heavy. Come on, Killer 05. Just say something. Come on, spit it out.
We're moving on up now through the tiers. We've played Tier 5 where it's starting to get a bit more playstyle dependent.
Okay.
As just running around shooting things. The Vk36.01H just carries on basically where you left off at Tier 5. You've basically got a few more hit points to play with and a little bit more armour. Other than that,
Yeah.
pretty much similar guns. We get an extra one at the end, but at this time we're using the derp gun, as you can see. The great big howitzer on the front.
Have we unlocked any we can use that we've been in
You
Tier
have unlocked
5?
the guns from the Tier 5 tank, but the problem is that the packages that them guns entail
Yeah.
are
Okay.
sided up with like tracks and radios and stuff like that, so you don't automatically
Is this
get them
not?
straight away.
Is this not going to save us any?
It does save us a bit because you've already unlocked the guns, you just don't unlock the tracks and the radios and the upgraded armour and stuff like that to get you work through. As you can see here, we're just going to look around in a weird looking thing, quite boxy. We know in real life it was the kind of prototype to the Tiger as it was.
Did they make any?
Yeah, they made so many chassis and most of them became recovery vehicles,
okay.
basically armoured recovery vehicles, but they did actually make some of them.
Oh, I didn't
But
realise that.
never as a fighting unit, anything like that, because they built a
see.
Tiger basically, and
Yeah.
what's the point in making these if you've got Tiger?
Yeah, true. It's prototype.
But it was an Henschel design, hence the H at the end, that's what it stands for, and
Okay.
that's pretty much it historically wise. It's not a very prominent figure in World War II battlefields.
Okay, so
But-
there's not much history. But
Yeah, no.
Bit.
Going back to it, well, basically when you get this tank, start weight, it's going to be sluggish. We've not got the
Okay.
speed yet. It doesn't get much quicker, but it is lacking a little bit of speed. But we saw that that's what happens when you get the VK at Tier 5.
Yeah.
This dirt gun, again,
I
you don't
do.
see Tier 8 tanks.
I remember this dirt.
Yeah, I mean, it's a dirt gun. We've seen it on the Tier 5. We see it on a Panzer 4H. Yeah, it's a prominent German gun. So you've already got it mostly on everything. So you have used it, basically, by this point. We'll just chuck a bit of camo on it, make it look nice. Straight away, with that gun being stock, I've only got 858 points at this point, so you're 100 down on what you get as your maximum.
Okay.
So you've got 100 less hit points to play with, and you're looking for softer targets. You can't go in. No, not at this point.
Not yet.
And even when you get this tank fully upgraded,
Yeah.
it's not a balls in face-to-face, toe-to-toe, especially in a Tier 8 match.
No, it's Tier 6.
Tier 6 match, tank,
Yeah.
in a Tier 6 match, it's pretty good.
Okay.
In a Tier 6 tank, in a Tier 8 match,
Here you go.
struggles.
Look, you got some information.
Yeah, we're going to look at this. 7.5 rounds a minute with 64 pen doing 350 damage. It gives it a DPM of over 2,600, but that's not true because you're not going to get full penetration every time you fire it.
Oh, clear
Impressive
in time,
HE
though.
rounds, which is most of what you're going to be using.
Yeah.
53 pen, 410, but you get your splash damage. So that's predominantly what I'd use when I got this tank, and you're going to see that in the video we're coming up. We see the armour, we've only got 80, 60 on side, 60 on rear. But you get 20 more as this thing gets full upgraded, so you get a little bit more armour as it comes up, but not vast amounts. This tank is pretty quick when it gets up. We're looking at another upgrade we're going to get later on, but we're going to look at it later on in the video. But first, we're going to keep to the stock. 610, so we get an extra 210 brake horsepower. So you can see what I mean about this thing gets quicker.
Yeah.
As you develop this tank, as you upgrade it, it's right up there with the pace of a medium tank. It ain't got the acceleration of a medium tank, don't get me wrong, but top speed, it's right up there. You can keep up with a lot of them. So you can use this in a flanking sense later on. But to start with, 400 brake horsepower.
How are we going to use it then with derp gun? Just like, you can't even snipe with that thing, can you?
No. Basically, when you get this stock, it's not when we're just looking through packages here, what we've got to look forward to as it comes through, and you can see straight away that signal range at bad as we get to later packages, 710, 370 metre view range, so it's pretty good at spotting things, 2.3 aim time, kind of standard aiming time for that gun that you get. 157 pen, that is the highest penetrating gun it gets. You'd think going up to this next upgrade we look at now, 145 we're down to, but we do 220, so it's got more alpha damage, but we're losing the penetration to get that. We notice here now, look, there's that armour we're talking about, an extra 20 armour all the way around. Still the same signal range, we've still got the same engine, so it's pretty easy to get it up to its upgraded speed, if you know what I mean. You're talking the first few upgrades, you get that upgraded engine and we're up and running. But to start with, it's sluggish, it's really sluggish. And there's not a lot you can really do
What with?
That's because you can't really flank round because you haven't got the speed to get in there. You haven't got the armour to play with, so it's pretty much stock.
Are you suggesting 3 XP?
It's an option because you've already got the guns open up, so you're not really opening much up other than like radios and stuff like that, and tracks, improved tracks. We're going to look at now the equipment. Gun rammer on it straight away. Optics because it's quite a mobile, heavy tank. And what last thing should we fit on this? We'll toy with idea. Vents, probably the best idea. So we'll stick vents on it. Looking again. Optics we've already mentioned.
Okay.
It's pretty mobile. We're not going to be sat there just.
No, you can't really sit around, can you?
So we're all kitted up, ready to go. We've got this camo on. Last thing.
What?
Thinking about that, we're supposed that we're going to be firing mostly HE. So we reduce as AP ammunition, and we'll go for the more premium heat shells.
Yeah.
Because we've got a pen. But mostly we're not really be firing them. Stick on as usual, small repair kit, small burning pipe.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're ready to rock and roll.
So we're going to go into his first game then.
Yep.
Can you remember where it was? It was
Abbey.
Abbey, wasn't it?
So we're right away into Abbey.
We're rolling in Abbey. Sweet.
We're rocking about now, and straight away we're going to push down this flank, down right hand side.
Yeah, it would be handy.
Notice straight away we're not front runners. We're not very quick. With speed, we're struggling to get up over 20 kilometres an hour. And we've got a nice little carcass there to play with. And look at the aim time on this gun. Remember, we've loaded his HE shells. We're not bothering with AP.
Look at that.
The problem with derp guns is you need the target there to spot, or it thinks you're aiming at something at 200 metres past 25. It lobs it way up at top, so remember that again. Wait for it. Look for the softest target we can.
Nice shot.
How long that took to get there? 165 damage. It's not a bad roll. VKP. Another tier 6 tank. Just missing straight up at top ring. We've got to remember at this point, 75% trained crew. It's not fully upgraded yet, so
he's still
caught him. Just do 61 there. Try and use this dead tank, try and hide behind. We've tracked him as well. Black Prince, get another shot into him. It's gone off to the right. It seems to be a bit of a trait. We've got a bit of a bent barrel on this one. Everything's flying off to the right.
So what's your techniques then?
I'm just trying to stay out of it, basically. They've got a nice
nice roll there.
Shots where you can. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Dodge that one with that carcass there. Get one more into him. Might be able to finish him off with that. 161 with traction though. Can somebody else? Oh, someone's just missed him. Finger right. So we're loaded again. Just
too late, man.
It's looking pretty good for the team at this point. We've got 4 down, 2 are ours lost, and we've got another one pretty much surrounded down here. So we can just get a shot on him. KV2, another thing to be wary of. You've not got a lot of ammo. Armour.
Oh, beautiful.
We haven't got a lot of armour, and KV2s can one-shot the VK.
Okay, that's not
950 points you do get when this is all fully upgraded. We've only got the 850 because we're stock. It was very vulnerable to KV2 and OI shots at that point. And you do see a fair bit, with obviously another tier 6 heavy. So they're one thing you've got to bear in mind is, I mean,
are you saying
KV2 and OI at best of times, but you ain't got the armour to try and nullify an HE shell in this thing. There's a potential for an HE shell to go through and do full penetration.
Are we saying stay at the back?
Basically, yeah.
And try and just make a bit of XP to get the next upgrade.
The problem here is, like, if you get this tank, you get an automatic first game in tier 6. I ain't got the luxury because I've bought this tank back, so we're seeing tier 7s rolling around here.
I see.
At this point, I know the base is probably going to fall. I thought we were going to take theirs. We're doing pretty well with numbers wise here. We think we should have this in bag, really. It's hard to know because I haven't got the speed to get across there. That nice open ground. It's and ahhing now. Shall I wait here? And you can see we're pondering. And I knew they were going to be coming at some point, but trying to pick shots off at a snake bite with this gun from that range,
no,
it's not happening. It's
very
just
good
not
if you
happening.
can.
He spotted us as well. Camo rating's not that great, remember?
Yeah, right.
Even though
we've
got, think about it, it's no. So he spotted us again, so we're going to try and drop down.
Oh, look at that!
Got away with that one there. Got very lucky with that one there.
Kidding.
Taking shots now, so we need to get out of there. We're going to start capping now.
Way
try
too
and get
long.
myself clear, get around this corner, try and hide a bit.
You're not wrong about the mobility. It's shocking, isn't it?
The other thing, you can see here, traverse is horrific. That's not just the hull, it's the turret as well. It's Jesus.
Terror. It's not even damaged, is it?
No, it's terrible at traversing. One thing you're going to have to get used to in a VK, it's mobile, but it ain't going to traverse anyway. That's same for the turret traverse as well as the hull. I'm not just saying one, they're both as bad.
It doesn't really improve with the Tiger though, does it?
No, the Tiger's
is quite
people
sluggish.
Talk about the Tiger's sluggish turret traverse. So again, this is what's good about this tank as well, because it gets you used to that.
Oh, okay.
It gets you used to it. I mean, everything about playing the VK before at 5 and the VK at 6 is all about learning how to play Tiger base.
Yeah, definitely.
So, don't expect to go pulling miracles as soon as you get the VK36.01H. We've won with capped out. We can't really go toe to toe in IS. It's just not going to happen. He's not going to struggle to us. So we have a fairly decent game. We rack up 2,000 silver there.
Makes a bit of silver.
We got that kill on that KV2.
We need 20,000 silver, 2,000 XP.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
We're going to go straight into his next upgrade. We're not going to bother any more games. That I can't really show you anymore. I mean, you might get lucky when you originally get this gun that you'll get a tier 6 match.
Yeah.
There might be a few tier 5s and 4s in there.
Ooh,
this gun's more potent against them.
No kidding.
It can actually, if you get full penetration, we mentioned 410 damage, you get something like a T67, even at sides of Shermans and stuff like that, you can get full penetration with that 53.
Might have to do something you're saying.
Yeah. Whereas what we're shooting at there, we're shooting at Black Princes, we're shooting at T25 2s, with KV2, we didn't really know if we got full penetration, we only got a little bit of health left.
So technically, if you've got any like XP boosts lying around,
well,
you could use them on your first game.
It's a perfect example in that match. I mean, we're looking at there, this is what we're going on to. I'll come back to that dirt gun in a minute. So we're going to buy this package now. It changes completely. We're going on to the 7.5 centimetre gun. You can see it here. We've got it now. Moved on from that. That's what we had. 400 brake horsepower, 80 armour, 60 on sides and rear. And now this is what we've got. Same armour look, but we've got that 610 brake horsepower now. 12.5 rounds a minute.
Yeah.
So we've got
the size of that beast.
We've got a pretty potent fire rate now. So we're going to again put us on some APCR in because we're possibly going to need it.
You're going to need it.
Yeah. You're seeing tier 8 tanks. We're talking IS3s, so they're not easily.
Can you do it without APCR?
What, can you play it?
Yeah.
If you get a tier 6 match, no problem. I think we're going to see a tier 6 match coming up in this now.
Okay.
And I don't think we even use an APCR shell in it, so it is possible. You only need them APCR. Like I say, if you come up against Tiger 2s, IS3s, your big boys are tier 8. Other than that, tier 6 tank, tier 8, so it's VKPs and stuff like that. Them things are armoured. Standard shells aren't really going to touch them. But what we're saying about the dirt gun, well, this is loaded. I'll come about the play style.
Yeah.
What we saw in the video kind of summed it up. Even at mid-ranges, that gun's not accurate. So it's catch-22. I mean, the Black Prince, we flashed a few past him, we flashed a few past the VKP. The snake bite, we're that far away, we didn't even bother shooting. But the problem with that is, so you need to get close to make most effectiveness of the gun. Problem is, you get closer, they get easier shots on you and you ain't got the armour to back it up. So it's catch-22.
Yeah.
You've got to time it to go in there and shoot something that you know you're going to probably finish off or is distracted by somebody else. That's ideally what you want.
But if you're in a tier 8 game or 7, they see a tier 6. And they think,
Not just a shout. I didn't even realise this at the time.
Go on then.
There's a fellow GRSer in here, and Jimsy.
Oh, Jamie lads
in here.
Sweet.
We can see
there he is.
He's in his T3488. I didn't even know he were in game. We're not in a platoon or anything like that, so we didn't realise till we watched the replay back that he was actually in it. So
does he play good or usual?
We'll see. We'll know. Keep an eye on him. T3488. You'll see him flashing up at bottom every now and then. Skiing away, they get a few kills.
Does he die?
I'm not sure. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll see him in a minute. He'll come flashing past. That's not him.
That's not Jamie, no.
Anyway, you can see straight away mobility.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
How much quicker is this thing now? Still, don't expect masses of speed on traverse. It's a little bit better.
Hey, Jamie lad.
He's coming, cutting us up. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm joking. He's not really getting us up. So we can get a little bit more punchy because this is a tier 6 match. So there's tier 5s and 4s in it. So as armour stands up a little bit more now. We ain't got to really think, I'm a piece of butter, everything's going to go through. We can kind of play a bit more. We can get a bit more
your armour
aggressive,
increased then? I wasn't listening, sorry.
Especially with us increased fire rate, we've nearly doubled it from 7.5 to 12.5. I know it's not 15 to double it, but we're not far off doubling it.
Close enough.
And straight away, it takes a bit of getting used to. You see me straight away, I get a bit more confident.
Speed then? Is it 30? Oh, it stops. Say that, it stops.
Type 15, managed to bounce off his floor there. I don't know quite how we managed that, but we get a bit too aggressive at this point. We've bit off more than we can chew, basically. We're trying to with a T3488, put one shot into him.
Oh, he's tough.
Type 58 still picking us off. Can we finish him off? We'll just get another shot into him and finish him. We can see that fire rate vastly improved. I mean, we haven't got a full trained crew there, but 4.22 seconds.
That's not bad,
Here's an M4. Bit of donk shot there.
That was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, we get
There
one
you
into
go.
him. See, that gun, it's not doing vast amount of damage, but it's just enough.
Yeah.
It's just enough, especially with
Fire
fire
rate's
rate combined. So I just want to go shot for shot with this
M4. shot for M4. Okay.
He donked it there now, quick finish him off.
Oh,
Get a bit lucky there with that
yeah,
auto aim, but we've done it now. We can see there now, 6 shots, 2 kills already.
What's this?
Nice little tier 4,
sweet.
145, nice little roll there.
This
Gamble this.
No, don't go out.
No. See here, we're going to see this. This is where we're going to see the armour coming to act. There you go. See, point this corner at the front
nice
with Bouncer's first shot. Take out. Can he get another one? Pop. More shots bouncing off at front of us. It's more armour than you think. It's along the similar lines of the VK. You want to be angling quite violently more than what you'd normally do, because your side armour's not far off the same.
Oh, we can't diamond them.
No diamond. Not far off.
Okay.
But again, angling this tank, the tanks that you're going to see, it's not like lower tiers.
What about waggling it?
Can do, benefit, you might get lucky by for the angle, but let's say we're bouncing more shots off front. That's the kind of angle you want to be pointing. I mean, I'm showing more front than I'd really like to. Bouncing up one, somebody going to squeeze one in there, but can't really push here now. We're kind of trapped behind this rock. We could have dropped back and swung around, but it wouldn't really have benefited us because we've come up that hill. It'd take a while, but we're not really under threat here at this point. Times on the side, still got 7 minutes left of the game. Just see how this plays out.
Teams will come up anyway in a minute, innit?
And there's his little brother we saw in this previous video. Tier 5 VK. What else we got around here? T3488. We've already finished one of them off. AMX12T, Tier 6 light tank.
Yeah.
There's still something else over to the left hand side who keeps popping a shot at us every now and then. More wary of the artillery at this point than
definitely.
But as you can see, this is not a battering ram heavy tank.
Is that Jamie lad coming across?
Jamie lad is charging across there now. And you can see the gun's quite good velocity on, on the shell.
It's pretty accurate actually.
It's accurate to say this isn't a fully trained crew as well.
Yeah.
It's literally like the second game we've played in this tank. It's not going too bad.
No, it's alright actually.
We've got 10 shots in, 3 kills, and now we're going to try and back up his teammate and his fellow GRS member, even though we didn't know it were him. See, we're not partial.
He's pretty mobile actually.
Yeah. Is that, nice shot.
Oh, shot on the move as well.
We've not got much hit points to play with here, just 217 hit points. We've still got that 850, we've not got fully upgraded yet into the 950 realms, but mobile, Ill's an issue. We've mentioned that it's not great on acceleration.
Oh, there we go.
And that captured KV1, that's the guy who's been shooting at us all the time, bouncing off at front, so you can see that armour's not bad. KV1's only a tier below us. Firing APCR as well. And I mean, we know what gun this guy's got. We've blocked with one there in the turret. We've only got 80 at this point. I think you're
having a laugh.
How he doesn't get shot, I don't know how he gets shot.
Bus in front of you,
literally.
It's huge.
I'm just going to
nice shot.
dip across, take a shot, and just in time he gets to cover a building there.
Yeah, he's running off.
And this guy is just going to keep doing this for the next few minutes now. So
what about
we're trying to finish off. Same tank as us, back of his turret there. Can we finish him off? No. And Jamie lad's gone.
Oh, Jamie lad's took it for you.
Well, I don't even know who killed him there, where that guy were.
I don't know.
Can we finish off this VK? Nice shot move.
Oh, very nice.
Nice guys here again.
God, having a laugh.
I don't know how he's got full off.
It's like a mobile mute shield.
You're getting a bit of assisted here on T37. You can see how the playstyle's completely changed.
Yeah, it has.
Completely, utterly changed from when we were with the dirt gun. We won't be doing doing this. I would probably do it with dirt gun against this T37 because I could probably.
You wouldn't be out there. It'd take you ages to get out there.
I'd be thinking, if I fired this guy's going to rinse me. He blocks the shot again. I love that guy. Still don't know. I didn't get any kind of damage took off. He just come toe to toe with T37 and walked away with still 4 hit points. But,
has he still got all his hit points?
Oh no, he's lost some. That captured KV1 from earlier.
Oh, beautiful.
Just get his gun down.
Oh, look at that.
13 hit points, and that's the game 1. 5 kills, 15 shots. I mean, that's just.
So you got 5 kills, haven't you?
5 kills. It rinses through things pretty quick, and it only gets better. It only gets a quicker fire rate as you move up through tiers. There is first few tiers, and we sort of, with this upgrade, to play the tank how we're going to play it in the future.
The problem I see is if you're stuck on the first stock and you get used to playing it with the derp gun, it's going to take you a while to adjust to the style.
Like I say, I've got this tank. I can't tell you off the top of my head how many XP you need.
Yeah, I should have looked into it.
How much XP? Have a look if you can flash it up on here in some kind of book. And say how much XP it's for first upgrade, then that'd be great.
Okay, I'll try and flash it up.
It's a solid tank at tier 6. it's not a battering ram heavy tank, and this is the problem. We've already mentioned this before. When players play this game, they play straight through Tiger Line, it's what they really want, and they think they've got an heavy tank they can go battering ramming in, and this just doesn't work with this tank.
Yeah,
doesn't work.
Completely different, isn't it? So how many upgrades we got left quickly?
Another 2 upgrades. We're not going to bother with the bottom one.
No.
So we're going to move straight on to the VK in brackets C2 upgrade, which gives us an extra 7mm of penetration. Similar gun, pretty much same gun. It gives us an extra 7mm of penetration. And the extra 2 rounds per minute. So it's up to 14.29.
Next video for these.
And not only does it do that, it also, this is where we get beefed up. This is where we get upgraded turret armour.
Proper tank.
Yeah, and this is where we get as pretty much finished product. All we do then is just swap guns about on the last 2 packages.
Shall we call that quits on this one?
That's it, yeah. And we're going to wrap up the VK36 on the next one, and then we're on to the Tiger.
Ooh, very nice. Hope you got some good games in store. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. And that's about it on this one. There will be another 36H video. Stay tuned. Laters.